time. It's being re-enlarged and turned into a huge palace and castle. Especially in the Norman time, this is being used very actively by the Norman kings, queens, and some of the rooms being used as a dungeon. Especially this one there might be quite scary if you are going to get there. You know, Eleonora, she was the husband of, sorry, wife of Peter. And she was anyway crazy lady, and Peter had lots of women in his life, but one of them got pregnant. So it was the red line, you know, for her. So when she heard that she got pregnant from Peter, she put her on the wheel and scratched her when she was pregnant. And today, out of the vat, some statues being placed there, quite strange. And if you would like to see what a woman can do on the other one, you can visit that one, you know. Later in the Venetian time, it was re-enlarged just to stop the Ottomans. But the commander, Venetian commander of this castle, after an agreement with the Ottomans, gave the castle away, saved his life and his soldiers' life. This is the reason, actually, when you compare to Nicosia Castle, Famagusta, you know, yesterday, it is in much better condition. Most rooms are beautifully preserved. There wasn't war in 1570 between Ottomans and Venetians over here. And later in the British time, it is being used as a prison. One part there, even the prisoners' names with their stories being mentioned there. And in the Republic period, Cyprus Republic period, this was police station, policeman training area. It was here. After 1974, this turned into a museum. And the most special pieces in this museum, behind this brown door here, yes, is this shipwreck. 2,500 years ago, one business company, by using the Lebanon cedar trees, they built 15 meters long sailing boat. Even today, 15 meters is a quite serious, you know, number. And this boat had done lots of business from one island to another, from one island to inland, you know, so lots of journeys, lots of business. But in the last one, 100 years old boat was carrying 400 amphoras full of good Rhodes wine and 26 portable basalt mills. You see these black colored stones? They were the basalt mills for grinding spices, making oil, making flour. And dear guests, also the same boat was carrying 9,000 fresh almonds. So obviously around this time of the year, ladies and gentlemen, from the Aegean and Mediterranean countries, 9,000 fresh almonds played important role for us to know the exact dates and ages. Carbon 14 technique is done on the fresh almonds, 2,400 years old. The same technique on the timber, on the wood, is 2,500 years. Obviously 100 years old, old fellow, old ship, was on the way from Rhodes to Cyprus. Just a few miles before they reached to the harbor, they were hit by a terrible storm, upside down and gone to the bottom of the ocean, had a long, deep sleep until 1967. A sponge hunter, a fishing man, found it by chance, by mistake, at the bottom of the ocean. This news gone all the way to Pennsylvania University there, USA, and they were volunteered to come check it, and they search it, they unearth it, put them together, you know, the survived pieces, so restored obviously, and they put it behind this brown door over here. I'm glad not being taken away. Today, 2,500 years old. It is the oldest shipwreck in the world, with the other findings in the showcases over there, is waiting for you to visit. So this is the door in, dear guests. One floor up, and the staircases can be a little slippery. Please watch them, and you can look down and see that lovely shipwreck there. We gave tickets, and it is, you know, ticket for all castles, so you don't need to worry about getting into any of these rooms. If you have still time, and if you would like to spend still a little bit more time, next room on the left hand side, is the findings from the